If you're looking to develop your Vocaloid skills and become the disappointment of your whole family, you came to the right place. Hey, I'm Noah Skylar and I make music. I've been a music producer for I don't even know how long, but it's been a while. Anyways, I made this tutorial about how to make Vocaloids whisper on TikTok and a lot of people liked it, so I decided to make a longer version. Let's begin. I'm gonna start on Vocaloid 6 since it's the latest version of Vocaloid. We're gonna create a new project. First, we're gonna click in here to create a Vocaloid track. We give it a name. And in here you can select the voice bank we're gonna be working with, and we're gonna have this new region right here. I'm gonna click this pencil, which is gonna allow me to create a new note. This is how you usually work in Vocaloid, just draw notes, double click them to write lyrics. So that's a Vocaloid 101 to be honest. Now we're here for whispering. There's a simple way to do this or one that's a bit more complex. We're gonna start with the easy one. For this you're gonna have to click the notes that you want to apply the effect. If you want to apply the effect to more than one note, just select them like this. And when they're selected, all you gotta do is click on this icon right here, which is gonna open the inspector tab. In here we have options for attack and release. This is basically dynamics. We're gonna focus on tone for both options. As you can see, there's an Airy setting. There's actually two, Airy 1 and Airy 2. For release, we only have one. You can click in here to change the intensity of the effect. We're gonna set it up like this. And now let's take a listen. This is like a really robotic type of whisper, and it works in certain situations. Let's change settings of it to see if we get a different effect. Keep in mind this is not a full whisper, but I used this effect before when I'm looking for something that doesn't have too much air on it. There's additional options in here like air with vibrato. If you click in here, you can change the intensity for each one of the syllables too, creating different effects. So as you can hear, this is not a full whisper. If you want that breathy type of sound, we need to go somewhere else. The second way to do this involves clicking in here, the whole blue box, the whole region for the notes. Before we were just clicking each one independent note, but for this one we're gonna be clicking the actual region itself. If you don't have the inspector open, you're gonna have to click it, and you're gonna see the menu now. This menu has a lot of options as well as some presets that you can play with. I like the fact they added the thumbnails for the voice banks. And I'm not gonna lie, most of the options in here are not that useful. Like, I don't like how they sound or how they change the vocals. But for now, I wanna focus on the only option that I think is actually helpful, which is voice color. We have different settings in here to change the vocals. For whispering, we're gonna do breathiness and air. Now, these are pretty self-explanatory. Air adds softness and air to the vocal, and breathiness adds more of a breath texture. But I think it's better for you to hear it. This is breath. And this is air. This is breathiness 100%. And this is air 100%. To achieve that whispery sound, we're gonna play with this too. I like doing it around 80% for breathiness and maybe 40 to 50. It sounds like this. We're gonna increase the breathiness a little bit. That's gonna kill the pitch, but that's okay. Or if you wanna go 100% on both, you can also do that. The problem with that is that it's kind of difficult to hear what they're saying, and when you have it in a full mix, let's say for a J-pop song, you're not gonna be able to hear much unless you compress the sound a lot, and that comes with other issues. I'll say breathiness around here and air around here should do the trick for most songs. If we lower the pitch, it's also gonna sound a little different. Actually, you might want to do most whispers on a lower register anyways. I want to show you how to use these techniques in the context of a song. This is one of my songs, it's called Battle Pass. It has a whisper part on the chorus. Not you ever met one like me. Oh, it's basically here. So you can see I had to divide the regions separately so I could use voice color. These are the settings that I'm using. It's almost a full whisper, and I was able to get away with that because even though you cannot really hear it, now imagine with instruments and stuff, you're not gonna be able to hear at all. So I'm gonna show you what I did. I rendered the whisper separately and I added some compression and distortion. At the same time, I muted the instrumental around that part. It sounds like this. very excited to share this with you because I do feel we need more Vocaloid songs with whispers. Hey, feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm here to help. If you're curious about my music, you can find it in the description, or I'm gonna be leaving some links here on the screen too. Stay tuned, subscribe, I'm gonna be making more Vocaloid content, so alright, thanks for watching, bye!